Everybody tag Elon and just say, since we're not on TikTok, fuck you, you fucking goofball, fucking twat nerd. Please, just go say that I fucking pass it along in your own words. Thank you. Big Sausage, welcome back. And we can't hear the Big Sausage. We're sound is a fucking strong suit of the show today. Shawnee, can you hear me? We can't hear you. Fuck it. Let's just quit the show altogether. Elon doesn't want. Let's just pull the show off of fucking Twitter altogether. That stupid bitch Linda. Jeez, I fucking hate these people. You guys, if you know, you know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, perfect, man. I don't know what happened, but
it's that dumb bitch Linda and that fucking nerd fucking Elon sitting in their little control center with their fucking 12-inch fucking dildos up their fucking asses, ruining fucking people's lives.
I said, that's how you know we're not on TikTok if the big guys curse.
Oh, brother, I go, oh, I'm not going on TikTok till I'm approved on that brand. So I might not do it because I'm on there every day. So I might as well just be able to just have a free for all on this show.
How you doing, big guy? How's your Saturday going?
I'm well.
The day of the big guy battling funny people. It's awesome.
I would pay 100,000 coins if there was an Elon fucking on a rocket that just fucking imploded as a gift. That blew up. I would pay 100,000 coins and I would drop that every fucking day to somebody.
Do you know the song that plays when you hit the $100,000 token? It's like, together forever, together we are.
I don't know what else to do. I reach out. I want to talk to the guy. I want to hey, can we just can you just tell me hey, we know something's wrong. We're trying. But no, they're just ignore, make the account worse, not distribute the account. Tell me I'm suspended for negative behavior. Well, I'm going to give you negative behavior. Elon, you're a fucking cunt. You allowed a fucking stalker to make death threats and didn't submit over the fucking information for months to fucking the FBI. Fuck you. Fuck your family, Elon. Fuck every one of you. You celestial being looking fucking twat.
Celestial being. He does look like
he does. He looks like he fucking literally fell out of outer space and a fucking goofball they gave him the most fucking alien looking human body I've ever seen. I am here to make change, bring you to Mars. I like eating donuts and breakfast and sleeping on couches. I made PayPal. I have a relationship with WWE and like to fucking suspend fucking accounts of the big guy Ryback trademark. Why be nice to the guy? He doesn't help me. So I hope they delete my fucking account. Linda, fuck your family as well. Fuck X. I hope the fucking building burns down. Let's see what fucking we can get away with on Twitter. I hope Elon goes to leave the fucking X building and the fucking X falls off the top and crushes his little Peruvian alien fucking matching body.
Oh my God.
Head down, just fucking compresses you all the way down. Elon gone. Trip to Mars fucking canceled for another 1,000 years.
My God, what a promo, man. This is not what we were expecting.
We're not on TikTok. Oh, brother, I get hot. Fucking, we've got 1.35 million people on Twitter. Hey, let's let fucking 8 people know.
Yeah, they're bots. It makes me wonder. You know what I mean?
I just wonder. I make a post though, and on something, and then the first thing I see is somebody that doesn't follow me that hates me, and none of my followers respond. I go, what the fuck is going on?
It's weird, man. The whole thing is weird, in my opinion.
But how can I be one of the most popular? Twirls the fucking goddamn fucking pizza has more fucking impressions than the guy with millions of followers, one of the most followed, recognizable pro wrestlers in the world. Fucking the little pizza fuck. It's me, the pizza flip. I made a fucking appearance at All Elite Wrestling. I am more famous than fucking Ryback now. Meanwhile, I'm over here hustling my goddamn ass off, beating that fucking cunt Vince McMahon every week, waiting for him to fucking die any day. Goddamn, still alive. Check Twitter every day. Is he fucking trending? Is it because he's hopefully dead? No, he's still alive, Shawnee. Guys, you're getting the real Ryback today. Fuck Vince. Fuck Tin Man. Fuck the entire organization. Fuck you. We're gonna win.
Fuck Tin Man.
I hope the X logo fucking somehow after it crushes Elon, some of their mystical technology over there at X fucking magnets fucking raise it up and bring it to Stamford, Connecticut and drop it on the fucking entire McMahon family next. That's what I want. You want fucking ratings? We'll get ratings with the fucking truth. Vince, you little dick fucking fingering your fucking divas in your office while other wrestlers walk in. The truth is all gonna come out, Vinnie Mac.
The truth will come out eventually.
It will.
Guy, for sure.
That's how I feel. Fuck you, Lon.
There's so deep while you're giving promos on the Chase thing.
Yeah, we'll keep this professional on this part, just to give everyone. So there was you can go from that to this. The on a more serious note.
Get it out the way now, right? Get it out the way now.
You guys, a lot of this show's for entertainment purposes only, with truth mixed in sporadically. So
the TikTok trick.
Yeah, can't get away with this on TikTok. That's for sure. That account would have been fucking permanently deleted here if that promo would have been dropped on TikTok today. The handcuffs of TikTok are not on today, guys. We can say whatever we want. Elon lets people fucking make death threats and dox information, so we're just gonna shit talk Elon on Spaces all the time and see what we get away with.
It's crazy how many people dox people's information and nothing happens to them.
Brother,
it blows my mind.
It's crazy that Elon gets contacted by the FBI for this fucking maniac with thousands of accounts that we've had independent fucking people already pull up and submit to the FBI with it, and the FBI request for the official documents, and then be fucking drag their feet on it. Like, fuck this guy.
Crazy.
I can't stress this enough. I think he's the biggest schmuck. I think he's all fuck. I think he's fake as fuck. I think he's no better. He's actually worse, because I think he says one thing to try to get people on his side and he doesn't do it. I'd rather him just not say anything and be corrupt. But
it sucks because I liked him before this, and I feel like he has he does good things. Like, he went to the border and
brother, but what does he do? He just stands there. He literally goes to the border and records a video to make it look. Did he fucking stop anybody from coming in? Did he fucking no? So it's all for show.
He has a big. It is for show, for sure.
He went down there and ate a fucking 12-pack of Krispy Kreme donuts and did a little fucking video for his ex. Did a little X Spaces, make it look like, oh, we're gonna stop this. Nothing's fucking happening with it. It's just like the other side. He's the other side now, but they're not doing anything either. So
yeah, I know.
He's eating donuts, saying how much he loves fucking sugar because of that little alien fucking inside his body. Needs fucking sugar to live off of. He can't eat fruits and vegetables like regular fucking humans.
Like Men in Black, the little alien that lives inside the body.
That is the fucking guy like Total Recall. The fucking little thing is living in his fucking stomach. Feed me donuts. I give your brain superpowers. Feed me more Krispy Kremes, Elon.
I picture like a little miniature alien just hanging out in his body, doing the controls.
Everything right now. That's what that alien's there. Elon's just passed out in a sugar coma, and the alien's fucking hitting little buttons in the X offices right now, controlling the world. All right.
So go ahead, big guy. What about Chase?
So everything is official, because if you know the bozo over at that news site has been poking and saying all this is made up, and so it is all official. As of September, the arrest warrant was issued in September. I got everything written down, all the dates. He had to post bail. Bond was set at $50,000. He posted bail, which I think was 15% at $7,500. So that all happened in Alabama, I believe, or that was all issued in September. He had an appearance date that he missed to come to go through an oral walkthrough here in Vegas at the North Vegas Judicial Court. He missed the first one. They had one more to get. He had the other day. If he didn't make it, they were going to file a bench warrant and bring him here to Vegas. So he's fucked. Just so people understand. So him and his attorney were at that appearance, and I have people that I know in the court that were able to give me all the information on everything. He was issued a stay away warrant, or stay away, whatever. Order. Right? Thank you. Yeah, stay away order for my family here in Vegas with everything in the meantime. And then I will have to testify January 18th. That is when I forget the name of it. It's the pre-something. It's right before the trial. So essentially that's going to kind of set up everything, and I'll have to work with the DA. All this evidence that we have, everything is now going to come into play on all of it. And he's going to be looking at a minimum 2 to 15 years in state prison. So that's but we got to go through this whole process now with everything. I'm not doing any appearances. I'm not going anywhere. We're here because I've been told to stay on high alert with him. They consider him very dangerous with everything. With his attorney, they actually tried to make an argument that he's justified in all of this because I'm big. Just so everybody, insane, it's absolutely insane. Like that, I don't think he has, I don't know what the deal is. She's like a run of the mill, like very, I think he just got like the most basic attorney, like probably just got, I don't even know.
No, I mean, obviously there's attorneys out there that defend like pedophiles, right? Like,
yeah.
That's their job. They get paid to do that job. I don't blame her. I blame him. He's the shithead, not the attorney, you know?
Yeah, but just the fact that she even brought, like, had the nerve to even say that and like,
but they're bro, they have nothing to go off.
They have nothing, but that shows, yeah, they're absolutely, so, but until this is all over with, I've got to just kind of, he's, as far as we know, he's back in Alabama now. And he's still, we're still there following. We have all his social media accounts. And I'm keeping it professional. He's
still tweeting, right?
Yeah. But like, we're gonna let him. It's all gonna be for the best. So
for sure.
But I can't wait to get this all over with. So just so you guys know, and I said this, once this is all over with, I am gonna take Ringside News for everything. And I've said it before. I'm just going one thing at a time. I don't care how much it costs. They are gonna settle or they're gonna lose everything with the things that they've done. And we have everything saved with all the deleted articles that they put out and the lies that they thought they could put out and delete. We got everything. So
fuck them, fuck
Carrier, but everything's getting
all his fans, fuck everybody.
Anybody that reads it and believes any of that shit, literally fuck each and every one of you. Like with this, you guys are horrible 100%. Human beings, and like I'm fucking coming, man. Everything, the momentum has came back to my side. So much good has been happening in so many different areas of life. So and I'm fucking finishing it. I said I was going to finish it, and I'm going to. So we get him put away, and we're going to hopefully get 15 years with him with everything that we got. And they see how fucking absolutely fucking just miserable and fucking dangerous this individual is. And like,
you know what's crazy?
And my brother, my life too, is I've had to stay home since all of this. I've missed out on appearances. I quit taking appearances. Yeah. I've lost out on a lot of money on it. That people like fuck the money, right? My family, like, and the fact that you were going to make an argument that I'm big, that does that matter when you're saying that? But when I leave on one of my appearances, you're going to come mutilate and rape my mother and torture my dogs and behead my dogs and rip their tongues out or whatever the fuck, and videotape it. What does being big have to do with anything with it? Nothing. And that you think, like, I'm telling you, I'm going to destroy this fucking individual. Like, for anybody that doesn't understand how, like, I'm fucking angry with it. Like, I want the guy dead. I want him fucking dead. I can't stress that. I don't blame you. So I had to keep that motherfucker on to hear so he could fucking let everybody see what the fuck we were dealing with. And I'm fucking coming. We're not talking about it anymore after this. Fuck him. I can't wait. I hope he takes his own fucking life at some point. The world, he should not be existing on this planet. Individuals like this, I have zero tolerance for. And if I could take it in my own hands, I would. We'll let the law fucking play out. We'll get him 15 years, and hopefully somebody in prison takes care of him. And that's that.
Yep, that's it, man. Let the law take it. And last thing I'll say on Ringside News is that I looked at their comments. Every comment section literally has people shitting on them.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking in my head, like, if you. Like, why do they even give them attention or clicks? Because they're the ones, like, even the people that hate them are giving them this, like, clicks and make them.
They're making that's what they're doing. They put things out to get people to elicit a reaction, to click on the online and go to the website, and they're making money. And on this, block them. Don't give them the satisfaction. Don't look at that content. You're helping this guy continue to poison more minds and poison the wrestling industry. I'm making an example out of him. I hope you keep fucking telling me I'm not going to do anything. When you get the fucking notice, you're going to know that we're playing ball. You thought this whole fucking Chase stuff was fucking made up, right? Now it's fucking happening. In case you don't fucking know, you fucking cunt, I don't lie. All right? You fucking goofball alcoholic drug. And I can't wait to get Chase's new mugshot and post it with yours, you fucking drinking little fucking dumbass running from the cops. Fucking God, I would have loved to see a video of that.
Big guy, all right, so I got the first topic.
All right, let's go.
CM Punk is a sick game plan because I can really see her getting into like a really, really great like rivalry with like somebody like you said, like Bianca or Charlotte, or like some of the better wrestlers that can make her look better as well.
Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna be a good thing for her, no doubt. I got there's a chat in here. I'm gonna read this. It was
go ahead, yeah.
Dear Ryback, I really hope you read this. I am gonna, buddy. I'm gonna read it on the air, actually. I was never a fan of yours. I have openly criticized you and just as often praised you. Thank you for all the wrestling. I do need to come in and say that I was recently made aware of the Chase situation. No matter how I have ever felt about you, no one ever in the universe deserves that. Because of the Chase thing, I rewatched some classic Ryback. God, you are a monster, so big, and somehow an insane person made me a fan of yours. With that, that's
I love that.
That's nice. Thank you. I don't really. Thank you, I guess. Okay, yeah, that was it.
Thank you.
I don't really. When people do that, I don't really care. Like I'm like, welcome aboard. I'm not. I don't really. I just wanted.
I mean, I think that it takes a lot for someone to say that they were wrong.
On a text, it doesn't really. I'd rather do a video and have them look me in the eyes, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm different, Johnny, brother. I've dealt with so much. I wish you could deal with the 1/100th of it. I just not wish you would deal with it, but like, fuck them all. I'm over it all. I'm moving forward, like with or without people. Like I've been good the whole way, and like you guys want to let fucking retards fucking cripple your minds, and I've given it to you straight. I've been right on everything I've ever fucking said on all this stuff, and like, fuck you guys. I'm like, whether you like me or not, like, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep being me and being a good person, living life. But I was like, fuck, you're on board or on board. You're not. Like, but a lot of you guys have said some really fucking stupid shit over the years. Like, that's on you.
Now I'm going to get my house egg.
Like, fucking look in the mirror and, like, great. But yeah, you were a piece of shit in the past, too. Like, with everything that you did and fucking with it. So, yeah. But I had a fucking guy threaten my family. Fucking, I don't care if that fucking makes you like me or not with it. You fucking, if you couldn't recognize real from the beginning, then I don't want you. So watch the show if you want. Don't watch the show. I don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I get that mentality for sure. I get it.
I'm nice to everyone I meet in real life. I'm fucking do pictures. I'm great with people. Like, you're going to let retards writing dirt sheets fucking turn you on me and write horrible things, or you don't fucking understand fucking Vince, what they've fucking done and all the bullshit, even though I fucking have been transparent as anybody with all of this. Fuck you guys. That's how I feel. You're either with me or you're against me, and that's where we're at.
Yep.
All right.
I agree. Do we have any callers, big guy? Anybody want to talk? You want to take any callers?
Yeah, we can see how this goes today. I've had a week to see if anybody has. I'm waiting to hear back something from the DA with all of this. Okay. I have been advised not to leave.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, this is his everything, because the whole process with the it's the pre-trial or whatever. There's another name for it. I forget the name. It's in January though. But they literally contacted me this week. And just because they let me know he was going to be in Vegas, he was like 20 minutes from my place. Okay. And but they let me know, like, probably best that you don't go for any like extended periods of time. Keep an eye on your cameras, and until this is all over with, until we can put him away, because you don't know what even though he has a stay away order and all that, but all it takes is him. Like, we're dealing with a guy. As soon as if he realizes he's going to prison, or like he could at any point decide I'm going to follow through on what I said, right? And like, I believe he can't at any point in time. He's crazy with it. So
no, you can't take idle threat, even if you take it. You can't take it lightly.
No, I won't. But the guy literally said he's going to go. One of the days you're going to leave for an appearance, and I'm going to murder your whole family. Like, we have that on. We have that. Like, that is. I don't know what anybody would feel good about. Like, there'd be no worse feeling about being across the country in another country. Imagine you just get a call that your family's been fucking killed and tortured, and the guy has video of it, and like. I'm not taking that chance. Like, no. And I've lost out on a lot, but like, fuck the money. Like, I'd rather make sure. But like, this is all going to be used against him. We're going to put him away for a long time. And like, we're dealing with a really deranged, obsessed individual. So
I just find it kind of unusual that this is going on 3 months now, maybe, and
since the summer.
That's crazy. It doesn't make sense.
But the process, though, the legal system. This is, unfortunately, everyone I've talked to, they're just like, welcome to the legal system in America. But the good part is like, so all the evidence that we have, like everybody, like in the FBI and in the Nevada, the state, the detectives, the state detectives, and everything. Like there were a whole bunch of people we were working with, and like they are so swamped with so many cases. Their job is to essentially just get enough information to get it to the DA to get them to prosecute to go forward, which is what like it happened. So like, but that takes time because it like essentially the date that this happens and everything gets filed and becomes official, then you get put into a long line of like with hundreds, if not thousands of cases. So then the DA has to go through case, like you don't just get importance for like, oh, your Ryback, or like it doesn't work, like you just get put in line with it. So we had to wait till we got called essentially, and then they had the evidence that they need that they submitted that they knew can get him prosecuted and to move forward. And now going into with working with the DA, now all this evidence that we have, all the hours of everything, all the thousands of social media accounts in the files, they now are going to be building this case with all that information. With that, and I'm going to have my testimony. We'll make sure we have everything to ensure to get them to that we can get him put in prison and on the trial to get to that trial portion. But like we're gonna have to wait till January, and then there's probably going to be another matter of months, if not, hopefully not long after that, to where this finally fucking goes to trial. So
have you spoken to Amanda at all about what's going on now or no?
No, I haven't talked to her because this all just happened last week, and I got caught up. I know somebody that works at the court that this all took place. I'm waiting. Okay. My DA hasn't even got back yet on everything officially. I had all the information though from somebody that I know that works in the court that was there for the thing when he was there. He was present with his attorney that updated me on everything. They have access to all the information, so that's how I got the dates of everything. But it's good. It's happening. It just takes time. The problem is something like this. Luckily, I don't have to leave my house to make money. With anything like that. It's
do you still have her number or?
No, I still got her. Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing she can do at this point, though. With essentially, as far as with the DA, everything we needed to happen finally. So
I just don't know if she has any options of maybe trying to fast track stuff either too. But
yeah, I don't know. It's I talked to her prior with the DA, and she said she was going to look into see, and I don't think she couldn't do anything, and it went like 2.5 months or 3 months, which was what I was told it was probably going to take.
Yeah, so. Well, I'll give her an update maybe today or something too. See what she says.
Yeah, if she has anything, I have her number still. I've got her saved in there, and I follow her on Twitter.
It's good to have some pals from high school in some high places somewhere.
No doubt, man. But the good thing is it's happening, and it's and we just I can't wait to have them put away. It'll be peace of mind. Everything's good when I'm around. I got to be careful leaving and stuff.
That's understood. I was only asking because I got a little advance notice with work and stuff if I need a day off or not. But okay, I'll just keep an eye and see what transpires.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I haven't made anything official yet. It's probably in the coming. I'll know in the coming probably this week, 100%. So,
no, I'll keep an eye on it.
I wish more fans would just stop with the dirt sheets and if you stop reading those things, those people will go out of business if everybody just quit. But what would happen is you would enjoy the shows much more though. Still, it's just like imagining like if you went to go watch like Game of Thrones or a TV show or Sons of Anarchy when it was hot, and you go and read the spoilers and then go watch the show. It would be so much less exciting knowing what's going on, and then you'd be mad like, oh, this show's not good, but it's your own fault with it. And it's all the fans' own fault that you're reading this stuff. And then you go and it's like in football. Imagine they're going to watch your favorite team or your Mets. You're going to watch the Mets, but you go read the transcript. You got the spoilers before the game comes on. You were magically able to, you wouldn't enjoy the game. You would know already. You might still enjoy it a little, but it wouldn't be nowhere near because you don't know that excitement is gone because you already know what's going to happen. And that's what's happened. Wrestling fans, I'm telling you. I promise you, if you just stop reading this shit and letting these fucking retards out there fucking ruin things for you, you will like the shit so much better. Even if it's not perfect, it will be way better not knowing. I promise you.
Yeah, and you know what's a big example of that, big guy? When WCW gave out the match endings in WWF, and when they did that, 300,000 people end up switching the channel over to WCW when they found out who was going to win.
Yeah.
Because they were like, why should I watch it if I know what happened?
Yeah. Because you want the excitement of not knowing what's going to happen on the other channel.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So you're 100% right with that. I wish the dirt sheets would just go away. There are a couple of reputable reporters, and I wish it was just like sports. Like, there are good reporters out there that do their job well, but the reporters, if you could get a couple reporters that are in on it and don't stooge things, but they help anticipate matches instead. Imagine how cool that would be.
Instead, though, you've got losers like Melter and these fucking retards out there, though, that are just looking to make as much money, and they deep down hate themselves and hate wrestling, I feel, because they never could do it. So they just try to ruin everything and make money off of it and create lies and drama for people that don't exist. And then there's a whole new generation of fucking people that grew up with him that are now doing what he does. It's
100%.
And where it's a crippled mindset. My thing is just, you have to understand, these are mentally crippled people. You just block them out, and you'll enjoy the stuff that they're not good people with it. So, but it's up to you. I can't fucking.
If you block them, it feels so much better.
Yeah.
Just watching an event, not seeing the negative.
That's why I block anything. Just live your life and enjoy it and go have a fucking life outside of it, and you'll enjoy the entertainment that it is. Instead, though, you fucking get addicted and hooked on this shit, and then you wonder why you don't you're literally taking away from your own fucking joy and happiness.
Primitive. Jeff was saying it's like Santa, how exciting was Santa when you thought he was real, right?
Absolutely.
And it's that same excitement that you have for wrestling, and then it gets ruined when you find out what's going to happen.
When you find out mommy and daddy are fucking taking a few bites of cookies and drinking the milk and pulling the fucking goddamn gifts out of the fucking closet hidden under blankets, and then you realize that the magic is fucking gone. Welcome to fucking adulthood at a young age. That fucking TPX fucking sweet yellow and blue baseball bat wasn't fucking Santa's fucking big bag coming down the chimney. Fucking Roger Dodger and fucking Janine had it fucking in their closet behind some fucking clothes for fucking 3 months. That's what I call my dad. He's a Dodgers fan, Roger Dodger.
I love that, Roger Dodger. That's amazing.
Big cold beer, Shawnee, and then that Pat Buck. The fucking dweeb, fucking Ryan Satin, the fucking dirt sheet fucking goof, fucking starts Pat was telling me, oh, this Ryan Satin guy's trying to get the story. I'm like, what? How the fuck did anybody know that I'd left? I didn't talk to anybody. Nobody knew. I was like, that's how quick.
Some of the wrestlers told
I don't know, but it was or Pat, I don't know, might have had a relationship with him and might have told him something. I don't know, but I was like, that was my way. I didn't even know who that guy. Who the fuck is Ryan Satin on that? But I was like, that's that literally, I'm talking within 30 minutes of being in Hooters. I got a text from him that he was saying he wanted to talk to me. I go, who the fuck is that? I had no idea about the dirt sheet stuff, those people. I go, what a fucking, then I would quickly discover what all that was about with a lot of these guys. And he wasn't trying to do anything bad, but he was trying to get information. I'm like, how the fuck would anyone have any information? I'm literally, nothing's been fucking announced. Mike and Mark for Life were spot on with their analysis of everything.
Mark for Life is somebody that, honestly, I don't like the word underrated, but Mark for Life he's someone we should cherish more.
100% fucking track record thus far in his dirt sheet career on Bleacher Bums.
We need more content from him, and I understand he's busy, you're busy.
But Mike, he doesn't just do the content daily for the views. He only likes speaking the truth when the truth is available. So sometimes he goes long distances because he doesn't care about always having a story or making up a story. He just reports the fucking truth.
I'll tell you, at some point, and I mean this, some producer's going to see you doing that, and they're going to be like, "This is hysterical." They're going to call you, and you're going to make a nice six-figure sum on it.
I'll tell you right now, if AEW would let Mark for Life come do a fucking weekly recap on Dynamite of the show as Mark for Life, I might consider it.
That would be amazing.
That way I could preserve Ryback coming back, and I'm not wrong. Clearly, he's my brother still, but it would allow me to wait for for me to get better. And I think Mark can contribute to this, the wrestling, and really, put his spin on things.
There's so much potential there, really. If you were to come, and I don't know what your idea is as far as
Mark for Life hates Wardlow, by the way. Mark would really rip on Wardlow every week. Mark would really have bad negative star ratings for Wardlow every week.
How about somebody making a fake TikTok name, Mark for Life, and spelling it wrong?
You coming coming in as a heel and having that persona, there's so much potential there. Because again, your personality is going to be what it captivates people. You without chains on you. And again, this is why I'm calling. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Edge has said the word free.
Yeah.
Repeatedly, free.
You weren't on in the beginning, Mike. I spoke about it.
Yeah. I just got on, but I don't want to keep you guys long. But I think that based off what he said to Sports Illustrated, I'm convinced I was right that he's making $4 million a year, and there's an option for a second year, which would bring it to 2 years, $8 million. That's what I think this is. I think too, Edge knows that CM Punk was on an employment contract, so I don't think that Tony, when he approaches Edge officially, can offer any less. So I think there's probably a good chance he's got health insurance too out of this.
Wow.
So I think that, look, this is what I've wanted for months. And look, these rumors were out there since the beginning of the year. And I go back to, and people forget this part, Mania weekend when Meltzer put out his Observer covering Mania. Somebody, and I'm convinced it's Michael Hayes that told him this, somebody told him Edge had been telling people he wanted to work with Christian again. Now, Edge is playing this off like this just came together. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I think this has been on the table, but
no way it just came together. I agree, Mike. No way.
And I think that, look, he did propose term. He did give them the opportunity seemingly to retain his services, and they declined. I don't know if the dollar figure was upped from the 3 to the 4, because he was making $3 million a year. That's public. He's been making, since he came back, $3 million a year. That's why when he tells Sports Illustrated the offer from Tony really caught his attention. That's more money than he was making. I believe anyway. So I think this is great for the industry. And I was watching that pay-per-view live. I don't know if you guys were. I was watching it live Sunday. And the longer they're dragging out the post-match angle with Christian, I'm hoping he shows up, because I just love this. I love talent jumping to different companies.
Same.
And it's the coolest thing in the world. And seeing him in an environment now. Did you guys both see the promo Wednesday that those two did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that is, and you just know Tony's nodding his head. Sure, guys, whatever you want to do. Sure, because he knows he's not going to interfere with these two. These guys are brilliant at this. So they're, and this is the thing too, Ryback, I want to talk to you about, because you're going to love this. I never knew that Edge and Christian were also WCW fans, and it just shows you that the WWE framed Edge's fandom in a way where it was only the WWE that he was a fan of. It's just it's man, the amount of length that they go to propagandize every little thing. So it always looks like their product, that's the only product anyone would watch. Nobody else is going to check out what Turner's offering. However,
Mike, Edge was in WCW, wasn't he?
Damon Strike, he was in Enhancement. Yes. Thank you. The Enhancement talent, very briefly. I think he worked a match against Kevin Sullivan and somebody else, I think. But yeah, they framed his fandom in all the documentaries for WWE as, I was only a WWE fan. I only loved Hulk. And it just shows you they will propagandize everything. As far as and I'm not going to keep you much longer, but the battle on Tuesday, I hope AEW wins. I think NXT will win. I hope it's close. I'm curious to see what the demo is. But the one thing, the Triple H will never forgive Tony Khan for relegating him to a corner office before he was able to plot his revenge to try and get around Vince, which he did for a little bit anyway. That's a very personal thing, I think. And Freddie Prinze Jr. has talked about how petty Triple H is. And I think we've talked about this before.
Oh, I already, yeah.
But the Jeff Hardy thing, where Freddie Prinze Jr. championed a Jeff Hardy world title run, and he outmaneuvered Triple H by bringing up Jeff Hardy's merchandise sales. Freddie Prinze Jr. was kicked under the table by Michael Hayes because Michael Hayes had put Freddie Prinze Jr. up to pushing for Jeff Hardy to get that win.
Yeah.
And Triple H never forgot it. He was completely...
What a scumbag.
People don't realize this is why one of the things I say, I'm speaking from experience of things that I know, and everybody gets caught up in so... It is, I'm telling you, it's the worst environment. Anyone that thinks Hunter's innocent and all this, he's just as bad in many. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it with me and other people. Hunter is one of the most insecure human beings on the planet. And
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, D'Lo Brown, who even said he liked him. If you guys remember, before they fired D'Lo Brown years and years ago, Triple H beat him, and then he had a brief run in TNA or whatever.
Yeah.
But he wanted to get over that loss that he gave D'Lo during the Attitude Era, I think. And it's
fucking fake, thing. Mike. It's physical acting. Right. This is what Hunter, that is what, can you imagine me having God, I can't wait to get back just so I could hire Kalisto so I could beat Kalisto on Dynamite and squash him. Like, I would be a goddamn fucking psychopath. Not once would I ever no. But that is how that's why he thrives in that world. Right. Because his life is, he lacks that security in his real internal being. So he needs that satisfaction in that made up world. It's crazy.
Like after the Montreal Screwjob, when he denied knowing about it when Brett's wife was ripping him a new one, and he's like, I knew nothing about it.
Right. His voice, by the way, Hunter's voice always goes high pitched when he lies every time.
Oh, I love that.
I've called this. I'm telling you, I called him out on it to his face multiple times.
He told you your merchandise was on a boat somewhere instead of just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I love that story.
Is that true?
Go ahead, Ryback.
No, then we talked about this. The merch people would lie saying there was a holdup on just my merch multiple times when I'm red hot that they couldn't get, and there was an overseas issue. Yet everybody else is getting all new shit, and I'm literally one of the top sellers, and they're fucking we can't get everything. There's issues with the supplier. Meanwhile, we all use the same fucking suppliers for all our stuff, pretty much, or a lot of it. Yeah.
So I want to ask you this, Ryback, though, because I didn't think this would happen. But again, business is business. We all know that. Do you think, because it looks like it's going to happen, do you think the CM Punk and WWE reunion is going to last? And do you think they're going to have him go out there in any way, go after AEW? Or do you think they'll ignore that because they don't even want to put them over?
I think they tend to ignore that. So here's the thing, though. I think, though, they're on this kick of trying, he's such I think they're going to, I talked about it on here. If they were smart, they're going to get him. If they do get him, use him to their advantage. Because I think he seems desperate to want to still wrestle. And I think knows his time frame is probably pretty limited with things, and that strike while the iron's hot. So I think they're going to, if they get him, do something like a Roman Open Challenge thing with Survivor Series and let it be Punk in his but put over Roman and do something. Good faith, honor, something that I'm going to be a good soldier early on, but I don't see it working out long term very well. I just know he's never going to change. I think they're going to give him another debut in his hometown. His ego's there's so many people there that don't like him already with it, and I just think it's only a matter of time before he self-destructs again, because that chip he has on his shoulder. And I talked about him earlier on the show. He's miserable. He's always been miserable. I think UFC made that, instead of that humbling him and making him a better person, he now has this dire need to try to prove to everybody how tough he is when he's not tough. He never was. He never will be. He can literally train for the rest of his life. He's never going to be tough. Right. So but he wants to prove that. And I think he's just always going to be, he's always been confrontational with people that he thinks he could bully with it. And I think it's even worse now because people know that he's really, really, really not a tough guy. But so I think in his head, he's fucking more psycho than ever.
Yeah, I'm surprised to an extent, not shocked, because you can't be shocked. I'm just wondering, when they have him give his return promo, everything he said, and look, I'm a fan of the talent. I'm not a fan of the guy anymore.
Yeah.
I can't say, I even feel grimy, because look, I do want to see him and Cody. I would like to see him and Rollins, because I'm a fan. I watch everything. I want to see,
because there's real drama there, or there is the real life element of there could be. But the problem is at some point though, he has always wanted to be. He has to be the center of attention at all times, and I don't think he in WWE, the landscape there now. But he also is he's a pathological liar. He manipulates. We saw what he did with the Shield with me. Tried to lie and go tell them I was gonna not sell their stuff, and this is who he is. So you're bringing that. So I told earlier in the show, the talent there don't deserve to be around that, but all of WWE management and Vince deserve it. So I want him to go there just to fuck up the environment for the management.
Yep.
Because it's only a matter of time. And I tell you, there's going to come a moment. Him and Hunter, I would actually it would be kind of funny if him and Hunter fought. It'd be the pussiest fight in the world. But I kind of want I kind of want to see it too. Both of them, it would be like Napoleon Dynamite and Kip from fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
What about AJ Styles? And I don't disagree with this theory. A lot of people think the AJ Styles and him would be the two that would get into it because
probably would.
Because look, there's nothing wrong with this. AJ's a conservative. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. But Punk has framed AJ because he's a conservative as a racist, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
And so
it's all bullshit. Anybody who says like just because you're a conservative that you're racist or you're a Republican,
there's Fragile Phil for you.
Yeah. And so AJ did not, and why would he? He did not take kindly to those comments. And I think, look,
AJ would whoop his ass, by the way.
Oh, of course he would.
I can tell you he would whoop his ass. It would be embarrassing, which I tell you, the more we talk about it, the more I want to see him there. Because I think it's gonna literally make me even more right with it. And then he's completely gone with wrestling. And then he could go fucking have a run and Impact as Fragile Phil to fucking wrap up his career.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're not wrong about this. I just don't, from the company's standpoint though, I would love to know what their offer would be because they can lowball the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's desperate though, so he'll go back because he's desperate, I think.
Right. Yeah. But because in his mind, it's always everyone else's fault. And look, and I've said this before, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but what he did to AEW and what he could have done, now what he didn't do, thank God, was have a police report be filed because of that. Then the whole, again, that is the one thing nobody talks about with that mess because Warner Media would have complete oversight over their product. And look, right now, they're an alternative because there is blood on the show. There is instances of language. There is a more adult theme.
Yep.
If the network ever decides to put their thumb on the scale, they're no longer an alternative. And then what? And that's the thing. Everything in business, especially with a company that's still only a few years old, you can't have that. You can't. And WWE has the structure, as annoying as it would have been if that happened there. They can deal with it. It sucks, but they can deal with it. AEW cannot, at this juncture, afford those kind of incidents. But look, I find that fascinating. But the Edge thing, and I'll let you go on this. I really think Drew McIntyre is at minimum going to want to talk to Tony.
Yeah.
Because he has not put pen to paper. And look, if you're Tony and you want to try and match or exceed Wembley from last year, Drew McIntyre is a given on that card for London. He's a given. So it's just, and I'll let you go on this. But again, this is a great time for you, Ryback. This is a great time for all your colleagues. I just want to say again, I want to apologize last time for talking about a colleague here, Sami Callihan. I could have been. Oh
no, you're brother. No, I don't ever take anything personal. Everybody I just know. I've seen I don't know a ton about him. I just know from a work standpoint of how hard he works. I know. I just remember him in those matches, and I don't follow his career or anything.
Yeah, I just want to be more respectful, and I just want to apologize about that because I could probably be a little more tactful when I'm talking about people. Again, I don't know who you're friends with, and I should be more careful about that. So,
that's all right. No, I'm not even friends with him. I just know he's I was just saying I just know I remember he had something. I do think that he just has something to offer the wrestling because as far as what he I just from what I saw on those matches and stuff, but. I'm not. You would be more familiar with his TV work than I ever would be. So
and I was going to tell you this, and I'll let you go. And I don't think this is going to happen, but it's the wrestling business, so it's crazy. But Sean Ross Sapp keeps playing up the idea, and I think it's nothing but an idea. I think she's going to stay, but he keeps saying that Becky Lynch could be a free agent, and I would think the only way, if I'm Tony, because that would cost a lot of money to get her, is to get Rollins too. I keep mentioning the idea of getting Seth Rollins because him and Moxley in an AEW ring on the microphone, that contract pays for itself in that first promo.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think that is something to watch next year. I think she's up close to next summer. But again, this is such a great time for you, Ryback. It's a great time for everybody in the industry because there's another billionaire now, and Edge is going to tell everyone. It's a priority for Tony to make him
He's huge in so many ways.
It's awesome. But I'll let you go. Have a great weekend, guys. And
thank you, Mike.
Talk to you later. Yep. Later, Mike.
Appreciate it. Thank you as always. And I was saying too, it's but that's where you get the big time players and you get on that show and then you get people though that can contribute, that understand what needs to be done. And like I said, it should be difficult to get on TV. Whereas a lot of people have been on TV that probably, it was what it was and they got away with it. That's all they had, the only options for a while. But I think the competition is getting raised. The bar is getting higher and higher. And if they want to, keep surviving and thriving, they got to make adjustments. The production has to improve and the creative has to improve. And, getting guys like that are big time players. That's you're getting big time physical actors that are heavy TV time invested in them. It will help your product. if you have good creative along with it. So